Tired of changing and buying diapers? Me too. Want the secrets to potty training as fast as possible? Then follow these strategies. First, we'll talk a bit about being ready to potty train. Then I'll tell you how to get it done in only a few days. I'm Jade, and this is my village. Potty training can begin at 2 years old. Some are even ready at 18 months. I look forward to that second birthday so I can potty train them and start down the path of a diaper-free life. But yours might not be ready until closer to 3. So don't get hung up on comparing ages, but do start to pay attention to how long they can stay dry. If they can stay dry for up to 2 hours, then they've checked yes to one of those readiness questions. And remember to subscribe, hit the bell to get my latest parenting tips. Your child also has to be able to understand directions and communicate well so that you're able to figure out what the pee-pee dance looks like, and he can confirm that yes, that is in fact the pee-pee dance. Hopefully, your child is at the point too where they no longer like wearing dirty diapers. Maybe they tell you when they need to be changed or tell you when they've just peed or when they've just pooped. These are great signs that they are ready to be potty trained. You also want them to be aware of what the pee-pee and the poop feeling is so that they can make it to the potty once they do feel that sensation. They will have a ton of accidents at first, but that's exactly what you want to happen actually. Why? Because it means that they're figuring out what to do about the pee-pee sensation. If they are going through a major change in life though, like getting a new sibling, a new school, a new house, then I would wait until things are a little more stable for them. If you're just about to start the whole potty training experience, well, I would like to warn you, it is not going to be a super smooth experience transition, and they won't be fully autonomous for a good long while. But just think about how using the potty will help them to become more confident and more independent. That's our goal. Once you start though, be sure that for the next few months down the road, you and the child's other caregivers or daycare, whoever, will be able to devote time to getting him to actually go to the potty. Otherwise, your work will all be undone and they'll be right back in diapers again. They are capable of learning to consistently go to the potty after only the 3 or 4 days. So what I'm going to tell you is true. It's true. It works. If you're excited to hear about how to do that, go ahead and click that like button for me, please. This fast track 3 to 4 day method will only work if your child is ready for it. So how do we get them ready? Well, that's the first step in this process. We have to build up to it by having conversations about using the potty all the time. I'm sure that they follow you to the bathroom half the time anyway, mind you. So use that as an opportunity to show them what they'll be doing soon too. You know, now that they're older or big boy or big girl. Also, you want to read as many cool books as you can about big boys and big girls that are going to the potty all by themselves. Talk about not having to wear diapers anymore every time you change their diaper. No more diapers! It's a fun book. But I bet you can't wait to finally wear underwear, huh? They'll like that. Have them sit on the potty with their clothes on. Or I guess they could take their pants off, but just to get comfortable with it. The point here is to get them excited about learning to use the potty. So that's your first mission. This will make your job so much easier. If they're not excited about wearing the big kid underwear, then they might not be quite ready yet. Next, you will want to prepare everything that you will need to make this happen successfully the first time around. You could put the potty in the bathroom, But for us, that's a long walk when your toddler is trying desperately to hold his pee-pee and failing. So we actually put it in the living room since that is where he spends the most time. And we put another in the bathroom that's upstairs close to his bedroom. You could even put it in his bedroom if that's where he is a lot of the time. When you bring the potty home for the first time, make the unveiling a big deal. You can even wrap it up like it's a gift and have him try it out. Make sure that his feet touch the floor, of course, and it's the right size. Explain to him how this whole process works. He might like that the pee-pee will be flushed down the potty, just like everyone else's pee-pee. If they are a bit nervous or a bit scared about it, you could use their favorite stuffed animal, or you could use their favorite doll to sit down and use the potty first, for play. And that helps them to master their fear a bit better. Because think if the rabbit can potty, surely she can too, right? And let me know in the comments how you introduce the potty or will introduce the potty. And then go stock up on whatever cleaning and disinfecting supplies that you use so that you can clean up all of these accidents that are about to come. If you have rugs or carpet, you can cover the floor where he plays or where the potty is with some thick plastic. I actually use a plastic runner on the rug. Also go shopping for underwear so that you'll be ready to ditch those diapers on day one. But don't really throw them away because you will need them still for naps and bedtime. That comes much later. And now that you're prepared, it's time to begin. Start by scheduling those potty breaks. Put them in clothes that will be easy to take off. Save yourself no difficult buttons. And explain that they won't be wearing a diaper today. And then you have them sit on the potty for a few minutes, about every 30 minutes or up to every 2 hours, whatever interval that you're comfortable with. And make sure the daycare is doing that too. You could use an app or Alexa to set a fun timer every hour to signal potty time. I always play the pee-pee in the potty song. It's a fun way to let him know that he needs to stop what he's doing and sit down until the song is over. But make sure to sit them down when they wake up in the morning to pee-pee and after their nap and before leaving the house too. And if you have boys, they should start sitting down, if you're wondering. They can stand up once they've mastered the whole potty thing. You don't want them standing there trying to decide, should I stand, should I sit, what should I do? And then nothing happens and they just end up peeing on themselves because they took too long trying to decide, and it's another mess for you to clean. My second child, who's just turning 2, he does not like to stay on the potty for more than a few seconds, which is actually completely opposite from my first child, who would like to draw and everything else while he sits there. So I encourage him to sit and wait for the pee or the poop to come. We'll read a book, play with toys. He'll usually ask me actually to get a book now when he knows that the poop is coming. Get a book, get a book! And there will be many times when nothing comes out. Tell them, oh, it's great that you tried. We'll just try again later. Good work. And aside from those scheduled potty breaks, there will also be times when they just have to go. So you will have to pay very close attention at first to figure out what those pee-pee signs are. Maybe they squat, maybe they make a noise, maybe they get wiggly or start running around the room like mine. Once you see this, grab them fast. Don't wait. And get them to the potty right away. Teach them to stop what they're doing, don't hold it, get to the potty ASAP. Every single time that they tell you and warn you that they have to go, you must thank them. Give them specific praise to encourage that behavior so it happens again. Positive reinforcement works wonders. And it's much more effective than anything negative that you could say or do. All right, now that they've finally put something in the potty, it's time to teach them about hygiene. Although this should not be their first time hearing that they should wash their hands after using the potty, of course. And you also want to teach girls to open their legs and wipe carefully from front to back. That's important. After a couple weeks of consistently pottying and taking those scheduled potty breaks every single day, they should be able to remain dry for most of the day. After the 3 days, though, they will be able to recognize that pee-pee sensation and be essentially potty trained. But that in no way means that there won't be any accidents. Just want to make that expectation very clear. But if after a few weeks they have not been too successful, then it's possible that they just weren't ready yet. And in these cases, you could first consider incentives like a sticker for each time they potty, and then fill up the chart with stickers so they can look forward to feeling it. Or you might just have to return to diapers for a little while, try again sometime down the road. But you don't want to get them frustrated and discouraged about the potty. It should remain a fun, exciting, positive experience. Now, I want to talk to you about what to do when those accidents do inevitably happen. What we don't want to do is make them feel ashamed or in trouble, and there is research to back that up. So instead, always remain very calm. Save your frustration for later when they are not looking. Just reassure them that next time will be better, and he'll get to the potty faster the next time. It's easy to give up on this process by the second day. I know, but don't let yourself get discouraged. Just borrow some patience from someone else if you have to, and get through it. You can do it. When we punish accidents, it makes going to the potty scary for them. It's no longer fun, as opposed to being a big achievement and exciting. So having accidents doesn't mean that they're not smart or they're not motivated. So don't think that at all whatsoever. It's part of the process. So be ready to muster up lots of patience, clean up plenty of pee-pee off the floor. Just keep plenty of underwear and shorts or pants close by to change into. I actually keep some in the car as well, everywhere, just in case. If your child is in daycare, be sure to give them changes of clothes. Let them know what the pee-pee signs are, what the schedule is, and what you actually call poop and pee-pee and the potty, because we don't all use the same words. And lastly, I want to tell you how I feel about pull-ups and the like. These little boogers, they know that pull-ups are just cool-looking diapers. They won't be tricked into thinking that they've graduated to underwear. What will happen, though, is that they will continue to pee on themselves. Although I guess you won't have to clean the mess. But they'll do it since they know that pull-ups will catch all the pee-pee and all the poop with no problems. Plus, they have the added benefit of being able to stand up to take the diaper off. What? So why would they ever go the more difficult route of wearing underwear when these pull-ups are so much more convenient? Really. So please, just skip the whole pull-up thing and let them feel how uncomfortable it is to have pee-pee in your socks and walk around with wet legs. They'll learn to run to that potty so much faster this way, trust me. Sorry, disposable training pants. But thank you so much for sticking with me almost until the end. You will be so happy that you put in all that work and all that patience for those 3 or 4 days once your little one starts telling you when they need to potty, and you can start spending less time and less money, right, on diapers. I mean, yes, it's about them too, but I feel no shame in thinking about the benefits potty training has for me. Okay, so remember too that our job is really to be supportive of them, to encourage them to put forth their best effort so that they can graduate to the coveted underwear status. Now please share this video with everyone that has a toddler in diapers. Share your questions, share your own tips, your own struggles and ideas right there in the comments below, and subscribe and hit the bell for more parenting tips too. And now you can go ahead and watch my next video.